Hello teacher, I will continue my topic about advertising, and today I will talk about what is behavior targeting. So let's start. So what does behavioral targeting mean? It is a marketing method that uses the web user information to strengthen advertising campaigns. The technique involves gathering data from a variety of sources about potential customers' online browsing and shopping behaviors. This information helps create advertisements that are relevant to that specific user's habits and interests, which the publisher can then display in that visitor web browser. And the primary purpose of this technique is to deliver advertising messages to the behavioral target markets that have shown the most interest in them. The process involves compiling web searches, purchase history, frequently visited website, and other information to create a full user profile, reviewing what your audience wants, avoids, and purchases. Using these data points, companies can formulate advertisements that align with the individual consumer's checkable preferences and needs. Without conveying messages the viewer could find unappealing or irrelevant. So what are the benefits of behavioral marketing? The first one is increase in user engagement. Behavioral checking grants publisher access to consumers who display habits and of engaging with specific marketing material. With one-click advertisement, consumers can be redirected to online store and gain intel on the company in a matter of seconds. However, without advertisement that create a sense of interest and trust, viewers are less willing to engage initially. Once the user accesses the company's website, the brand can offer content from other areas of the site, increasing clicks and activity for targeted advertisement down the line. The second one is higher number of advertisement click-through, which means a personalized advertisement that captures the viewer's likes and needs is a much more useful tool in helping consumers move down the purchasing pipeline than a generic banner advertisement without relevant appeal. Upon initial exposure to a highly desired product, an interesting viewer is much more likely to seek more information and continue to check out than they are with the brands that fail to align with their previous browsing and purchasing behaviors. The next one is improved conversion rate, which means advertisements that reach a behavioral target market have higher appeal to those who view them, increasing the chances that user will proceed to request more information or complete a purchase. With the techniques of behavioral targeting, companies can see an increase in sales and repeat customers, enjoying higher profits overall. In turn, the viewer also benefits from behavioral targeting in these ways. The first one is a more exciting advertising experience. Online users don't always enjoy the idea of giving up personal information to advertisers. However, they often find more frustrating when the advertisements they could encounter are irrelevant and unengaging. That's why a recent study found that 71% of consumers prefer more personalized website advertisement, even if they need to expose their clicks and purchase habits in exchange. When the advertisements are more personalized, viewers find their browsing experience more enjoyable overall, which lead to the higher user satisfaction. The second one is higher efficiency in the online shopping process. When advertisements for products that interest them are prominent in the web browser, consumers can click through a set online storefront quickly, often being automatically redirected to the page about a particular product highlighted in the advertisement. From there, adding the item to the shopping cart and proceeding to checkout only involves in a few easy steps, which online shoppers often appreciate. The next one is reminders and alerts for new products. By continually seeing advertisements for products they find attractive, viewers can keep up with new releases and stay informed about brands they enjoy. Additionally, if a user was distracted from completing an online purchase, a personalized advertisement about the company may remind and motivate them to go back and finalize the transaction. For many companies, traditional advertising can feel like an arbitrary hit or miss operation. Carefully crafted messages sometimes fall short without an apparent reason. Potential customers don't connect with the product in a way that encourages them to engage and purchase. These less desirable results often stem from marketers creating advertisements that fail to address the viewer's particular interest and design. They can also result from reaching the wrong audiences altogether. In the age of data and event checking technologies, random marketing should be the way of the past, especially on the web. Not only have prior methods lack effectiveness, but they have led to the tremendous waste of valuable resources over the years. If you are an online advertiser, you can use the innovation of data management to target audience that offer higher conversion rates. While demographic group and context information is useful, the data that has proven most effective for online publishers relates to consumer web behaviors. Behavioral targeting has increased the creation of relevant advertisement more than any other marketing strategy in recent years. After taking a closer look at how behavioral targeting works, this improvement should come as no surprise. Um, I will talk a little about more behavioral targeting. A marketing method that uses website user information to strengthen advertising campaigns. The technique involves gathering data from a variety of sources about potential customers, online purchasing, and shopping behavior. This information helps create advertisements that are relevant to that specific user habits and interests, which the publisher can then display that visits the web browser. As consumers engage with personalized advertisement, they not only have more favorable shopping experience where they get access to products and brands they enjoy, but the advertiser also reaps the reward of better sales and website activity, increasing the company's overall popularity and profit. So, how the behavioral targeting advertising works? Um, they work to create these personalized and profitable advertising experiences. It's about checking user behavior online and collecting piece of data from these behaviors called cookies. The process often involves four steps. The first step is collect cookies. When user visit new website or create an account, for example, a cookie is placed on the computer, stored either temporarily on a local memory drive from which it is deleted after the browser is closed or more permanently on devices hard drive. The next step is create user profile. As cookies are collected and stored over time through new page visits and clicks, time spent on particular content and other data. Behavioral patterns can form related to shopping and search habits. The third step is designing consumer groups. By using pattern and profile created, companies can separate use into different target marketing groups. Once these distinctions are made, websites that focus on behavioral targeting will be aware of the purchasing trends, interests, likes, and dislikes of the member of these individual audience segments. And the final step is share relevant information with the viewers. At this point, instead of receiving random advertisement, consumer will only view custom contents and personalized advertisement material that draw from the past behaviors when they reconnect to the network or website. For this process to be successful, it requires a powerful data gathering tool and a successful means of implementing it. To do so, the best behavioral advertisers use a data management platform like the one we offer at Lotem that provides reliable data, collecting tools, and cutting-edge analytical sources. And so how successful behavioral targeting uses your data management platform? Nearly every company has data on their customers. Some collect it abruptly while others end up gathering information. Either way, data is only useful if you know the right way to use it to attain any desired results. For example, advertisers want to make sure they implement the information correctly so they can avoid creating ineffective advertising content. And now I will talk about the challenges of behavioral targeting and the impact of the GDPR. So what is GDPR? It is the General Data Protection Regulation in effect, or stand for GDPR. The targeting method may be challenged by stricter rules concerning storing cookies in the user browser. The GDPR may force marketers to relinquish much of the dependence on behavioral data and seek new targeting methods. What should take the place of behavioral data collection in the post-GDPR world? How will digital marketer display the right message and to the right eyeball at the night time? For many, the answer lies in contextual advertising. The power of true contextual targeting is compliance with the GDPR due to its minimized reliance on personal data. Contextual targeting allows companies to almost completely avoid the GDPR provided they don't collect or use any personal data. Many companies are already taking advantage of contextual targeting methods, like AccuWeather, for example, recently partnered with the Company, a company offering contextual advertising automation. The goal of collaboration is to provide real-time advertisement personalization by tapping into information about allergies, migraines, driving and lawns and garden forecasts. Advertiser partnering with AccuWeather can display advertisement to specific audiences and location influencing possible purchase decision and interest, like gardening, bathing, raincoats, trekking, and so on. Another example is Quora, which currently offers advertisers new option for GDPR safe contextual targeting. The targeting is based either on questions, like advertisement can be shown based on answer to specific question or specific topics. Methods like these will certainly proliferate and become more advanced in coming months. Also, we must not forget that the GDPR is enforced in Europe and applied to EU residents and citizens, but behavioral targeting is still allowed in other parts of the world and used by major players in the online marketing industry, including two big companies like Facebook and Google. And now that is the end of my topic today, and I will show you a short video so that you can know more about behavioral targeting. Thank you.
Online advertising goes further still. Advertisers are eager to know about our activity right across the web. And so to better understand what we want, they're tracking our browsing habits.
It's called behavioral targeting.
When we visit a site that contains advertising, the advertising company's server sends back at us a cookie, a tiny file that identifies our computer uniquely. Now, as we surf the web, the cookie, in effect, tracks where we go, registering our interests with the advertising company. They then target adverts more accurately. Visit a car site, get car ads. Visit a travel site, get travel ads. It's that simple, yet also for many, deeply worrying.
By monitoring somebody's web behaviour, you can build up a picture of who they're talking to, what they're reading, what they consume, and that can be an incredibly intimate and potentially powerful profile of somebody's life.
I'm really not so vexed by behavioural advertising and targeting. I think that as long as it's transparent at some level and you, the consumer or the user, have the ability to find out what is being kind of used to your benefit, your supposed benefit, then I feel quite relaxed about it and actually think that it could be an exciting leap forward.
Consumers are becoming the consumed. We are watched and traded. If this wasn't enough, web commerce seems to be evolving one step further and perhaps in a more troubling direction. It's attempting to bury itself deeper in our minds, to try to shape what it is that we want before we even know that we want it.